It's time to wake up, ladies.
Wake up, wake up, wake up for me, yeah.
I know y'all been listening to a lot of shit out there, and it's good. But it's time for y'all to listen to the real.
Baby girl, you got my eyes on you.
All of my attention
is officially now focused on you. You're standing in the mirror trying on all your underwear,
lying in your bed,
imagining me all on you, yeah. Finally getting moody than a mother as I watch you go through every single color. And I'm about to have a sex attack, cause that's my favorite, so keep it like that. Cause you look so good from the back in black. I love to see your booty in them all black panties, yeah. So keep them on, black panties, yeah. Ladies, if they got black panties on you, ain't no telling what girls may do. If they fit right, I'll be hitting it all night, back and forth like it all night. Have you all just confabulated? You'll be loving it so much you hate it, but still you want it, cause I know where your spot is, and I'm willing to kiss it. Got you all in my bed, pulling off your Victoria's Secret. So let's turn it up a notch, let's act like black is all you got. Walk around black stilettos on, black room with black lights on. I'ma get it till we black out, baby, gone. I'ma give this love to your body more. And I'm about to have a sex attack, cause that's my favorite, so keep it like that. Cause you look so good from the back in black. I love to see your booty in them all black panties, yeah. So keep them on, black panties, yeah. Ladies, if they got black panties on you, ain't no telling what girls may do. If they fit right, I'll be hitting it all night, back and forth like it all night. Have you all just confabulated? You'll be loving it so much you hate it, but still you want it.
It's time to wake up, ladies.
Wake up, wake up, wake up for me, yeah.
I know my parents loved me, stand behind me come what may. I know now that I'm ready, for I finally heard them say, you can dish it, you can take it. Just remember that you've been told, oh, it's a different world. It's a different world. It's a different world. Hey, than where you come from. Ooh, than where you come from. Oh, here's our chance to make it. If we focus on our goals, you can get shot, you can take it. Just remember that you've been told, it's a different world. It's a different world. Ooh, it's a different world, yeah, than where you come from. Trouble in my way. He shall hide me. Sometimes I have to cry sometimes. He shall hide me. Lie awake at night. He shall hide me. So many sleepless nights. The pillow be rolled, yeah. The pillow be rolled. The breakers may die. The breakers may die. I shall not sway. I shall not sway. He holds me fast, yeah. He holds me fast. It's a different world. 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 I was thinking.
know that there's more. More for you, more for us.
DJ discretion.
Low still sick, I ain't talking that pandemic.
DJ discretion.
Low still sick, I ain't talking that pandemic.
DJ discretion.
Low still sick, I ain't talking that pandemic.
Say you love me, what you gon' do now? Hope you're ready, cause I'm really about to put it down. Girl, you know that I will never disrespect you. We love tomorrow, but tonight I wanna spend you. That ass down, gotta make it last down. But also, then I'ma beat it up.
See, this is what happens when my back is against the ropes. I come out swinging. My flow, my style, my look. They want my swag so bad, I swear I should write a book. Wake up every morning, check the grass for them snakes. Call these 9mm flows my rate. Bitches over money, no way. I don't fall in love, they just fall in love with me. Maybe it's the money, the cars or the clothes. They got them backstage at all of my shows. A legacy, yeah, I built it from the ground. But crabs in the barrel, they stay trying to pull you down. Acting ass niggas, I swear I should write a play. How they smile in my face, that's why I say I'll take on all you haters today. Cause I'm not gonna let you get in my way. See, there's one thing that y'all don't understand. In the end, I'm gonna be the last man stand. The last man stand. The last man stand. The last man, I'm gonna be the last man stand. The last man stand. The last man stand. The last man, I'm gonna be the last man stand. My chain, my watch, my diamonds, I would give them all up to have a day of silence. Cause dealing with the paparazzi on a daily, I swear it's enough to drive a rich man crazy. Good weed rolled up sky high. I just bought a mansion and it's on cloud 9. I love a classy chick, straight out of the hood. So I'ma make it rain, baby, call it flash floods. Niggas putting bounty on my head. Sometimes when you so loud, they would rather see you dead. Call me hammer, they can't touch this. My whole life has been ordained. I'm going for the fame, that's why I say I'll take on all you haters today. Cause I'm not gonna let you get in my way. See, there's one thing that y'all don't understand. In the end, I'm gonna be the last man stand. The last man stand. Last man stand, the last man, I'm gonna be the last man stand. The last man stand, the last man stand. The last man, I'm gonna be the last man stand. Lord, take this cross up off my back, it's heavy. I'm about to hurt somebody, heaven save me. I'm standing at the crossroad, I don't know what to do. My mind is what these haters trying to make me lose. Ever since the money, see these demons at me. And I can't seem to keep nobody real around me. You know how the saying goes, it's lonely at the top. I'm allergic to the bottom and that's why I can't stop. I'll take on all you haters today. Cause I'm not gonna let you get in my way. See, there's one thing that y'all don't understand. In the end, I'm gonna be the last man stand. The last man stand. The last man stand. The last man, I'm gonna be the last man stand. The last man stand. The last man stand. The last man, I'm gonna be the last man stand. The last man stand.
Tell me what you want. Tell me what you need. Tell me if it ain't good enough for you, baby. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you need. Tell me if it ain't good enough for you, baby. Tell me anything is possible. Anytime you want it, girl, let me know. I want it wide, just let it flow. Do your thing, baby, take control. On my knees, just say the word. No request is gonna go and hurt. I'll take my time when I'm loving you. Foreplay till 1, 1 and 2, 2. Tell me what you want. Tell me, babe. Tell me what you need. Who talk to me? Tell me if it ain't good enough for you, babe. Let me know. Tell me what you want. Ooh, tell me, babe. Tell me what you need. Baby, tell me if it ain't good enough for you, baby. Jukebox. Tell me. Candlelight when we're alone. I'm up in your mix if you put me on. Talk to me, I'll understand your need to feel a gentle rain. Say, girl, it's not my style, I cannot lie. You know jukebox is kinda on that freaky side. If that's what you like, what you want, I can't ignore. So tell me what you're looking for, yeah. Tell me what you want. Oh, tell me what you need. Yeah. Tell me if it ain't good enough for you, baby. Won't you tell me what you want? Maybe it's close. Tell me what you need. Versace all over, baby. Tell me if it ain't good enough for you, baby. Baby, when I'm telling you, when I lay you down, I can hear your body speak. Yeah. Telling me to kiss you till your knees get weak. All night. Baby, in the bedroom. In the bed on the middle of the floor, baby. My love is guaranteed to make you go crazy. Tell me, won't you do tell me? Girl, please tell me what you want.
Listen close, we need to rap that I'm gone. But I gotta make it quick, they probably tapping the horn. Yo, I ain't trying to do no time, I'm up to zap on the song.
Baby, calm down, tell me what happened, what's wrong?
Remember Joey? Well, my people saw him get pinched. And he's known for cutting deals, and I can feel he gon' snitch. Little bitch got my prints on his shotties and his clips. And he was there when I used to body niggas with they bricks. When it first hit the press, I was cooler than the mannequin. But now I'm panicking and having thoughts of straight vanishing. The streets say I'm done cause I'm the only thing cooking. How the fuck can I do life when I can barely do the bookings later? I know I'm known to jump the gun and talk crazy, but I got a good feeling I need to walk, baby. And what I ask of you, pretend to be died. For you to take your whole life, put it all to the side, and let's ride. 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 It's about to get real. Let's hit the dead or alive. Baby girl, I'm facing war.
You ain't gotta say no more. Just drive.
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 Nigga, come get me. My twin, I'm your Whitley. We can reenact it like a Bonnie and Clyde. And we can reenact it like a Bonnie and Clyde.
Shorty, for you to roll, you don't know what that means. Since I'm on my way to get you, won't you bag me some things? Can you grab my lucky jacket, one with the broken zip in her? Reach up in the vent, grab the Nina, throw the clip in her. Search my top drawer, get that picture of my children, yo, and go up in the attic, get that package out the ceiling, yo, and empty out the safe. I know you know the combination. I ain't trying to hear your lies with all this drama that I'm facing. And flush every pill, we taking only the weed, and get that big jug of juice, bread, bologna, and cheese. And when I hit 95, I ain't stopping for shit. So don't forget the toilet paper and the pot for the piss. I'm about to get low as a nigga can go. For show, for po-po, deliver vigorous blows. So yo, give it, take a minute, I'll be right outside. So go gasoline the carpet, get a match and go spark it. Let's ride. Let's ride. Let's ride. Let's ride. Let's ride. Let's ride. cause I'm right around the corner. My adrenaline alone could drive from here to California. And the way a nigga feel, I can jog there if I wanna. Yo, this heat and aspiration got me sweating like performance. I got a pocket full of money and a tank full of gas. If we ever rock bottom, got a shank in the mask. I don't know what's keeping you, but shorty rock, you need to hurry. Put some pep up in your step before when niggas start to wear it.
Baby, chill for a minute, you know I be right with you. Got everything you want, but I can't find a picture. Maybe you should just walk and come see what I'm forgetting. If you know it about the front, come the back way through the kitchen.
Cool, I'm pulling up now and I'm about to hang his phone up. My stomach feeling mushy like the center of a donut. Matter of fact, I smell a rat, yo, I think I'm about to throw up. My girl did me foul, I just smiled as they rolled up.
What up? If y'all can hear me, let me hear you say hell yeah. Can y'all hear me out there? Death Row is definitely in the building, and we are definitely not the same. So, I'm locked and loaded. Can y'all hear me out there? Give me a hell yeah. Okay, that's how we're going to do this thing. Look, I ain't going to waste no more of your time. Y'all seen me put it up real quick. Tim Savage, I'm tired. Because you faking the phone. Now, I was just on Atmos channel, right? And Atmos had this lady named Sean, Dawn, whatever her name is. I believe Sean or Dawn, I don't know. And she was just spilling the beans about Angelo, but one thing I like about Atmos, he been around me a long time. And Atmos will let you talk. And it's not, and this is what I keep trying to tell people, when you have journalistic credibility, you're not supposed to cut the person off and tell them they lying and this and this. No, you let them talk. And when they talk, it's on record. So while it's on record, hey, it is what it is. Now, if somebody else come and grab it off a record and debunk your shit, that's on you. That's why when I interview, I let people fucking talk. Now, Tim Savage, today is your day. The day is your day. You say, oh, I love my daughter. It's all about my daughter. Well, Destiny Johnson, I guess you know who that is, don't you, Tim? I'm going to give you a hint. Just look at presidents. I do believe she put the lie out and said she was in a sprinter with R. Kelly, right? I'm just saying. But this is 2019, right? So that means that she put this comment September 21st, 2019. And it says, 4th extended trailer for my docuseries, shared with radio, TV, news media, right? And it was all about Robert Sylvester Kelly in a negative light, right? So with that being said, I get it. None of y'all want to face the lady. Y'all know who she is. None of y'all want to face the lady. And if I was y'all, I wouldn't want to face the lady either. She don't. She don't play. So, in the face of the lady, it's something that y'all have that no matter if y'all want to face her or not, the appeal. So when Larry Williams tell me there's not going to be an appeal, there's not going to be an appeal. Well, the appeal is coming. And with the appeal coming, right, it ain't nothing y'all can do to stop it. So I'm going to just give you a heads up about the lady. Check this out.
Yeah, come here. You guys come. Yeah. So yes, today we are finally putting closure on a chapter in a lot of people's lives, including Mr. Kelly's. At least I hope. We still have some business in Cook County to deal with. And today, frankly, as you know, there was a mixed verdict. But we won more counts than we lost. And what is reassuring about this, and something that I have been fighting for and was fighting for from the beginning, is that if this jury concluded that he was guilty on the first 3 counts, would they care enough to consider the evidence on the rest? And they demonstrated that they did. And they did their job. They looked at each count separately, and they obviously concluded, as I concluded long ago, as this case was overcharged. The government wanted to, as I said during my closing arguments, be greedy, and they charged counts they couldn't win and that they shouldn't have. And now, and not just, as to Mr. Kelly, but obviously the co-defendants. So I wouldn't imagine they're celebrating right now, and they shouldn't be. They should go back and figure out, whether their approach to this case was the right one. So this, again, obviously, it's not, we're not celebrating a win entirely, but we are happy that the jury really did look at each count. And as I said in my closing arguments, each count counts. They did their job, and we ended up with 7 not guilty counts in a 13 count, right? 7?
Yeah.
Seven not
7
guilty
and a 13.
counts in a 13 count indictment. So, listen, Mr. Kelly is used to bad news. He has a 30-year sentence, which is egregious and excessive in my view, out of New York in a case that never should have been charged the way it was charged. So, he's still got many fights to fight. But what he did say is that he had a sense of relief that this particular case was not in the future, it was in the past now. And he had a sense of relief, and that probably would have been whatever way it came out, but I think he is relieved to have this behind him.
Will you be appealing?
Yes, of course. We have some issues that we believe.
So with that being said, forgive me, y'all. I gotta manually do this. So with that being said, hold on. So with that being said, everybody in trouble because he ain't gonna stop. So as I was in Atmos channel, right, I was looking for particular people. The usuals that I argue with was the hell and all of them, but Indigo popped up and said something crazy, but we're not going to put that there. I was looking for their leader because Larry was mentioned. On stuff like this, the leader's always present. Which got my mind going in a different direction. Now, if Angelo did any of this shit, and the only way we're going to find out, now we heard her side on Atmos channel. I'm going to try to get Angelo over here because I want to hear his side. I want to hear his rebuttal. It's her side, his side, and the truth. And when you put the truth together after listening to both sides, because some stuff just didn't make sense to me. Some stuff just didn't make sense. And I'm going to go here. I'm going to see if I can get in touch with Nova. See, this is what people don't understand. I'm such a likable guy, and I bring the truth, and I'll let people state their truth. I'll fuck around and get the whole old team truth over this motherfucker. And I would just listen to them talk. Good, bad, or indifferent. But Timothy, what I don't understand is you are bouncing around with this thing, oh, Angelo's a bad guy. Well, was Angelo a bad guy when you went and got him to try to attack me? And for the new people that's saying, oh, this is terrible. Angelo and Tim is going at it. This is something new. This ain't new. This been going on since 2019. Y'all just never knew about it. So when I look at shit the way it is, and I can go get receipts like this. Thank you so much, TT. Look, y'all see the tick at the bottom. Y'all support a brother. When I can go get shit like this and pull it out the archives on Tim ass and Angelo ass and Team Truth ass and Old Cove ass, this been going on for a minute. Because Dante said, but still you're wrong. There's a bigger case that includes teams, not a person, but teams in New York City and Atlanta who've been working longer. At Legal Empress, y'all know who that is, co-founder of Mute R. Kelly, got the ball rolling. The only reason Avenatti got this far is because they stopped the concerts, which stopped the money. When it comes to choosing between storing a championship ring or trophy in a room or providing kids with an opportunity to change their lives, the choice is pretty simple. Sell it all. Abdul Jabbar wrote on his blog. So I have a question. A lot of people saying, well, Dana, you don't know what you're talking about. Angelo started all this, and I keep telling y'all, he didn't. Dante Carter, who did he represent? Who PR person is Dante Carter? By the way, Dante is a good friend of mine. But who did he represent? And he'll tell you, Dana don't waver for nothing. Dante Carter, since some people don't know, he represented the Savages, right? This is an indirect shot to Angelo and the Claries. Now, Angelo and the Claries gave some indirect shots back, which made me laugh. But none of this was picked up on. Why? Because this is when people started hating. People starting to get the big eyes and the big heads. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, hey, Miss Shirley, what's going on? We miss you over here. At the end of the day, this shit been going on for a while. Y'all think I'm joking. Watch this.
There was a cryptic message put up there that she's ready to tell her story and that she's sorry. Then at 10 a.m. this morning, there was another message, a full video message that indicated that she had put a story on a media sharing app, at which point we got a membership through her sister. We've read
Okay, I'm sorry. I say it again. They already said through their attorney that the passcode came from that the passcode came from their sister, right? So if the passcode came from Ja, who's to say Tim and Jongelyn wasn't operating that and before Gerald Griggs got a hold of it? Second thing is, how do you have a Patreon passcode from your sister and she haven't talked to you in years, as y'all say? So one or two things going on. Either she talked to certain people in the family and not Tim, and Jongelyn acting like, I don't know what's going on. Or Ja created that whole Patreon shit just to see what traction she can get. Or Tim had her created so they can all capitalize off of it. And whichever one you want to pick, that's on y'all. I keep telling y'all, I don't got a dog in that fight. But right is right, wrong is wrong. Let's go here. I told y'all about the herpes thing, right? So watch this. Shout out to Trime, which is Team Kills, retweeted. That's the original Team Kills. But the only way she found out that she had herpes was because Tim Savage told her she had herpes. Just like he told the world, oh, if you slept with R. Kelly, you got herpes. My daughter got herpes. But how do you know you never seen your daughter? Or you haven't seen your daughter as you say? I'm just saying. I'm following the money. So it says the fraud Tim Savage told the false accuser Faith Rogers that she has herpes. So she ran and told the media she has herpes. She confessed she never went to a doctor and never seen any symptoms. What kind of mess is that? Tim has to be subpoenaed. But nobody over there on Oslo will talk about this. You don't see Tiz talking about this. You don't see the hell talking about this. And I want to know why. How was she able to wait, let's go deeper. How was Faith able to fraud the court? And we heard earlier today her mama say he tried to give her herpes. She don't have herpes. But in New York, she ran with, they got herpes. The doctor even said she ain't had herpes. But when the doctor said she ain't have herpes, or that he ain't have herpes, all of them ran with they got herpes. So Tim, you was just an Atmos chat. Why can't you come out and be a test to the sins that you did against Robert Sylvester Kelly? I told you. And I'm going to put it out there in front of everybody. But I said, if you can give me the recordings of Faith Rogers, and I mean all of them, then I can deliver something to you. You said you want to talk to Joy? I can make it happen. But only if you give me the recordings. Now you talk about this enabler shit. My bro just took it out my mouth, and I was going to wait and say it. But Lifetime are enablers to you, Tim, and to all the false victims, the wannabe victims, and even to Angelo. Because Lifetime gave all y'all platform. But I have a question. If you just apologized to Faith Rogers the other day, which today is Tuesday. You said you apologized to her, I think, Saturday or Friday. Surviving R. Kelly Ben came on, right? Why didn't Faith Rogers forever punch you in your goddamn mouth? You disrespecting my daughter, and I just sit down with you like nothing ever happened, and you done disrespected her well over 3 years ago? I call some smoke in the game. I'm calling out Faith Rogers' daddy now, Mr. Charles Rogers. But hold on. We got another clip.
Considering that R. Kelly's lawyer just released a statement indicating that he is distancing himself from Joycelyn Savage, would indicate to me that this account is in fact accurate. It's following several of her friends who have communicated with the account and received messages from Joycelyn that indicated it was Joycelyn. So we're about 85 to 90% confident that this is in fact her account.
So when you went and found out that you're confident that this is her account, and you found out it wasn't her account, did you go public and say, I owe R. Kelly an apology, Gerald Griggs? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Because it would have made you look like you made a mistake. But they all ran with that. And y'all left the narrative negatively out there on Robert Sylvester Kelly. My question is why? These are the questions that nobody have answered. We have another one. Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? I feel deprived because I just got monetized. I can't do no video. I mean, I don't want to do no R. Kelly anyway. I need to do something else. I can't even make no doggone money.
And here I am giving you advice.
We need to be making money.
We need to be making money.
Now, what y'all hearing is Jongelyn telling Toxic Diamond that she can't make no money and she monetized. But I thought this fight was about your daughter. I'm going to play it again.
You know what I'm saying? I feel deprived because I just got monetized. I can't do no video. I mean, I don't want to do no R. Kelly anyway. I need to do something else. I can't even make no doggone money.
And here I am giving you advice.
We need to be making money.
We need to be making money.
This is stuff Jongelyn ain't gonna tell y'all about. And I told y'all about them text messages, right? Well, let's look at the originals. The ones from earlier, the one that Tim said he gonna put out there. Let's look at the originals. So Tim, why the emails that you're sending out don't look like this? Because y'all want to do a smear campaign, right? And I'm telling you, I smell a rat. And trust me, Angelo Hand is not innocent in this shit. But I have the originals. I have the originals that your wife wrote. This is what your wife wrote, bro. So when you talking about they trying to set up the savages, yo, I don't know how to write like this. This is Jongelyn all day. But you know they're gonna say Dana is doing the leg work for Angelo. No, the fuck I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm just putting the truth out there since Tim went public and said he got emails. Well, I know your wife wrote the emails. And if your wife wrote the emails, you know about it. And here they go. Right here. I have the originals. Who got a cricket phone over there in your house, Tim? I don't deal with cricket. But who got a cricket phone over there? Which now leads me to believe that more of your lies is crazy. While you at it, I'm going to let the lady that everybody hate tell you the truth. Check this out.
There ain't no way that R. Kelly could run a tour all around the country and manage to keep all these girls hostage in 3 different homes in 2 different states. And they all have cell phones and there's a front fucking door for them to walk out of, which means it didn't fit what the parents were saying. These girls got all the access they want. They can call their parents. They can walk out of the door. When I saw her, I was like, damn, that bitch looks good. I was like, she's gorgeous. Her makeup is beat. She had a professional makeup artist. That lace front was done well. Looked like she wasn't starving a day in her damn life. And she looked like she wasn't bloated either, so that means she was using the bathroom. So it must not be too fucking bad. Think about it. If you are allegedly holding these young girls against their will and making them go to the bathroom when you say go to the bathroom, but when I saw the pretty bitch that whose parents gave her to R. Kelly, because they gave that little bitch to R. Kelly, and now they want her back because they're not reaping any of the benefits that she's getting, like those lace fronts and handbags and being able to sit front row to see R. Kelly and meet who R. Kelly knows in the industry. So that's what the fuck is going on. Now, there ain't no damn way R. Kelly has time to manage 3 different homes in 2 different states, and all of these girls got their own rooms because there ain't no physical or possible way he can fly from home to home for all the girls every single day and spend enough time with them on the phone or in person because he has to travel and tour way too much. It's too much to manage. And when you brainwash somebody, you have to spend all of your precious time with them. It ain't no once every 2 weeks I'm gonna fly in to see this bitch who's living at my house and eating my food, and she occasionally has to ask me who she's calling because I don't want just anybody knowing what the hell is going on in my house that I'm paying for your little fast ass to fucking live in. Because that's exactly what they are. Fast ass little girls who came from the hood, who came from poor parents, and it's just like a parent who has a basketball star kid, and the kid is being offered all of these incentives just to play basketball. That's exactly what the fuck is happening with these young girls. They are getting.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to run that back. Tasha K, if you would have stayed like this and not try to run for the bag, you wouldn't have had this problem. But I'm going to run your words back. Thank you, Tasha K. And it's after you met with Tim Savage, right? And Angelo, right? So let's run it back.
There ain't no way that R. Kelly could run a tour all around the country and manage to keep all these girls hostage in 3 different homes in 2 different states. And they all have cell phones and there's a front fucking door for them to walk out of, which means it didn't fit what the parents were saying. These girls got all the access they want. They can call their parents. They can walk out of the door. When I saw her, I was like, damn, that bitch looks good. I was like, she's gorgeous. Her makeup is beat. She had a professional makeup artist. That lace front was done well. Looked like she wasn't starving a day in her damn life. And she looked like she wasn't bloated either, so that means she was using the bathroom. So it must not be too fucking bad. Think about it. If you are allegedly holding these young girls against their will and making them go to the bathroom when you say go to the bathroom, but when I saw the pretty bitch that whose parents gave her to R. Kelly, because they gave that little bitch to R. Kelly, and now they want her back because they're not reaping any of the benefits that she's getting, like those lace fronts and handbags and being able to sit front row to see R. Kelly and meet who R. Kelly knows in the industry. So that's what the fuck is going on. Now, there ain't no damn way R. Kelly has time to manage 3 different homes in 2 different states, and all of these girls got their own rooms because there ain't no physical or possible way he can fly from home to home for all the girls every single day and spend enough time with them on the phone or in person because he has to travel and tour And when you brainwash somebody, you have to spend all of your precious time with them. It ain't no once every 2 weeks I'ma fly in to see this bitch who's living at my house and eating my food, and she occasionally has to ask me who she's calling, because I don't want just anybody knowing what the hell is going on in my house that I'm paying for your little fast ass to fucking live in. Because that's exactly what they are. Fast ass little girls who came from the hood, who came from poor parents, and it's just like a parent who has a basketball star kid, and the kid is being offered all of these incentives just to play basketball. That's exactly what the fuck is happening with these young girls. They are getting.
Well, Tasha K told a mouthful. Shout out to Tasha K. That Tasha K, I want to know where she was at. But pay attention to this. You know what I mean? This is the reason why you see people flipping on Robert Kelly. Pay very close attention to what's being said.
When I went to Rob's house, I always felt like the chosen one, but then after being there for a while, I started seeing other girls around the house.
Hey brothers, are we starting to see a theme here? The quote-unquote relationships always start to go downhill, not because of the treatment, but it's because the female starts to realize that they're not the only one. That's truly what upsets them, is the envy.
House. I'm in this room, I'm sitting on the bed, and I'm just waiting for Rob to give the next order, pretty much. When he opened the door, he walked in, and he saw me on my phone. And that's when he explained that I can't be on my cell phone. That started the rules. I had to give him an update about everything. Like, if I was about to brush my teeth, I had to let Rob know. If I wanted to take a shower, he had to know. And then when guys came around, I had to put my head down, or I had to turn and face a wall.
Well, once again, once he gave you those rules and you maintained the rapport, the relationship that you had, that meant that you tacitly agreed to the rules. And I have no problem with R. Kelly making sure that in a mansion that he owns, that he knows exactly what people are doing in his house. You have no idea why people are in your house. They could be in your house to do you well. They could be in your house to do you harm. When you're a celebrity, strange people going into your damn bathroom, you have no idea what they're doing. They could be planting drugs. They could be planting a gun in your bathroom, trying to set you up.
When you disobey him or you question him, that's considered breaking the rules.
So take your ass home.
I didn't see my friend Dominique in the house, but I knew Dominique was there because me and her used to always try to meet up in the house, and it never worked out.
That's the exact reason why R. Kelly established the protocols that he established regarding any female in his home having to ask him permission to use the bathroom or move around, because he knew that if he did not do that, mischief was going to ensue.
Rob always kept us separated. I would be isolated. I felt like a...
Oh boy. But Geronda was also brought in by Tim Savage. Or should I say he adopted her as his daughter, not brought in. Should I say he adopted her as his daughter? Also, Geronda had a stint with Michael Avenatti. But what gets me is Jonjolin. I want to hear her talk. Listen to this.
We kind of, so Tim, basically, he made contact with Mr. Grizz, and we met in his office. He was really listening, and he was trying to figure, because it's always in the back of everybody's head. A good attorney, you got to figure out what are your angles. How can you get this guy? Because they're over 18, they're with him. So he listened to our story. He listened to different things that we said, and then we just came up with he came up with some different angles that we could pursue.
It was on a tour bus. Right. Go to the FBI because they're on a tour bus, so they're crossing state lines. So it becomes federal. So the FBI is the person, the Alphabet Boys is the one you need to go to make sure that this get addressed. Yes, Shanti did go to the FBI. The Clarice went to the FBI. Geronda went to the FBI. Lizette couldn't go to the FBI, but she would have. The young lady in Florida. Kitty Jones did not.
So Tim, he made contact with Mr. Grizz, and we met in his office. He was really listening, and he was trying to figure, because it's always in the back of everybody's head. A good attorney, you got to figure out what are your angles. How can you get this guy? Because they're over 18, they're with him. So he listened to our story. He listened to different things that we said, and then we just came up with he came up with some different angles that we could pursue.
It was on a tour bus. Right. Go to the FBI because they're on a tour bus, so they're crossing state lines. So it becomes federal. So the FBI is the person, the alphabet boys is the one you need to go to make sure that this get addressed. Yes, Shanti did go to the FBI. The Clarice went to the FBI. Geronda went to the FBI.
So Tim, he made contact with Mr. Grizz, and we met in his office. He was really listening, and he was trying to figure, because it's always in the back of everybody's head. A good attorney, you got to figure out what are your angles. How can you get this guy? Because they're over 18, they're with him. So he listened to our story. He listened to different things that we said, and then we just came up with he came up with some different angles that we could pursue.
It was on a tour bus. Right. Go to the FBI because they're on a tour bus, so they're crossing state lines. So it becomes federal. So the FBI is the person, the alphabet boys is the one you need to go to make sure that this get addressed. Yes, Shanti did go to the FBI. The Clarice went to the FBI. Geronda went to the FBI. Lizette couldn't go to the FBI, but she would have. The young lady in Florida. Kitty Jones did not go to the FBI.
So, Tim Savage, you can't say you didn't start this, because the Mann Act charges come from what you said. They traveling across state lines, but watch this. Your wife has agreed that they are all over 18. So when people say the Clarice started this, no. Y'all don't know the truth. Now, I said if you want to get Angelo talking, just talk about his daughter. He'll come out and start talking. And matter of fact, and he'll definitely go at you. So Geronda was talking about a suicide pact. That suicide pact came from Cheryl Mack. That's the lie they had to run with. Cheryl Mack gave it to Tim Savage. Tim gave it to the world. Well, Geronda went back and recircumvented it. So watch this. Check this out.
Post some of the things they do without thinking what they do. And some things that people do is more harmful than it is a solution. All for a few views and a few likes. If you want to make a post, make the post. If you're talking to the other set of family, please make the post for them. You know, all help is help. But please leave my daughter off your post. My daughter is not committing suicide. My daughter, the suicide pact, everybody asks about where that came from. You know, ask about where a whole lot of this shit, this stuff come from. And it wasn't supposed to be put out there to play with because somebody want likes or anything. My daughter suffered from a depression from a situation similar. So I don't need nobody spread negative energy saying, oh, this.
Oh, man. It's getting deeper, Tim. It's getting deeper. Now watch this. Because Dre Kelly was trying to pull out of Surviving R. Kelly. Watch this. Dre Kelly allegedly asked Geronda and other Kelly accusers to stay away from the Savages, the family of R. Kelly's young girlfriend, Joycelyn Savage, so she can reportedly get her reality show off the ground. So everybody was trying to get a come up off of Robert, including Dre. So why do you got to stay away from the Savages? in order to get your reality show off the ground. Because the Savages was trying to get theirs off the ground as well. And both of y'all were butt heads. I'm just trying to give y'all the truth. Tim, do you remember this?
My daughter is being held against her will.
You know, that man behind bars, Robert Sylvester Kelly, so I have no more concerns. You know, that man behind bars, Robert Sylvester Kelly, so I have no more concerns. My daughter, she's out there doing what she's doing. When she get ready, she gonna call me. She'll talk to me when she ready. That's all we've been concerned about from day one.
My daughter is being held against her will.
Held against her will. So when my daughter get ready to talk to me, she'll pick up the phone and call me. Otherwise, hey, it is what it is at this point. If she gonna do what she gonna do, she gonna do what she gonna do, man. She 24 years old now. She 24 years old now. She 24 years old now. She not a kid. She not a kid. She not a kid. I'm gonna let her do what she do right now.
My daughter is being held against her will.
You know, that man behind bars, Robert Sylvester Kelly, so I have no more concerns. You know, that man behind bars, Robert Sylvester Kelly, so I have no more concerns. My daughter, she's out there doing what she's doing. When she get ready, she gonna call me. She'll talk to me when she ready. That's all we've been concerned about from day one.
My daughter is being held against her will.
Held against her will. So when my daughter get ready to talk to me, she'll pick up the phone and call me. Otherwise, hey, it is what it is at this point. If she gonna do what she gonna do, she gonna do what she gonna do, man. She 24 years old now. She 24 years old now. She 24 years old now. She not a kid. She not a kid. She not a kid. I'm gonna let her do what she do right now.
My daughter is being held against her will.
You know, that man behind bars, Robert Sylvester Kelly, so I have no more concerns. You know, that man behind bars, Robert Sylvester Kelly, so I have no more concerns. My daughter, she's out there doing what she's doing. When she get ready, she gonna call me. She'll talk to me when she ready. That's all we've been concerned about from day one.
My daughter is being held against her will.
Held against her will. So when my daughter get ready to talk to me, she'll pick up the phone and call me. Otherwise, hey, it is what it is at this point. If she gonna do what she gonna do, she gonna do what she gonna do, man. She 24 years old now. She 24 years old now. She 24 years old now. She not a kid. She not a kid. She not a kid. I'm gonna let her do what she do right now.
Well, here we go. Tim, here's your other daughter. And she said, receiving messages about Jim Dero's book is annoying. Yes, my story in his book was fabricated. It's a lie. Yes, I addressed him regarding this. Please stop messaging me about it. Talk to him. Thanks. So how in the hell was she able to get on the stand in New York and tell what? A lie. I'm just trying to figure out. Hold on, I don't got no audio? I'm just trying to figure out. Yes, I do. Happy birthday, Zay Zay. But I'm trying to figure out, how was she able to get on the stand and Ann Donnelly and everybody else in the government knows she's telling a goddamn lie and they let it fly? Oh, no problem, Zay. And now they let it fly. I'm lost. And she told this when? August 22nd, 2019. Robert went to court when? 2 years later. Come on, y'all. I got 167 watching. Get me up to 100 likes, man. Come on, man. Let's get them likes up. Come on. How dare you come in my house and not wipe your feet off at the door? How dare you just walk in the door and don't ring the doorbell? Come on, man. Let's get them likes up. It don't cost you nothing. Y'all not hitting the Cash App, so just at least get the likes up. Especially the people on the lawn. I did cut the lawn because, the HOA people was getting on my nerves. So I had to cut the lawn. So I mean, y'all get to see the full show. Get them likes up. That's all I ask. So Geronda's telling you that her story was a lie. But what did people like Oak Cove and Larry and Tim and Angelo and them do? They ran with it. Now, Angelo was the only one that came out and said he know that majority of the girls in there were lying. Let me tell you why? Because they were coached. But before I get there, according to Geronda, Lifetime abruptly asked her to cancel an interview with Tasha K, where she was planning on exposing Drea because they didn't want Geronda to hurt their January the 3rd R. Kelly docuseries. Uh-oh. Which she and Drea are a part of. Uh-oh. So, Tim, when Geronda was going to pull a plug on y'all surviving R. Kelly, y'all coerced her. Y'all forced her to not to. So the same words they use with a Robert that he coerced, he enticed, he did this. That same thing that y'all did to Geronda. So that means y'all made her a real victim. This the back part of the book that the savages put out there, trying to make it seem like Joy did it. I got the book. I got that joint if y'all want it. I talked about this earlier. Let's get that out of there. Now, let's get some real stuff. And Geronda told y'all that her story was a lie. And that surviving R. Kelly was a lie, right? What up, Thick Baby 3? And Geronda already told y'all that. So let's get into something. Let's get into some bond proffers. They first gave R. Kelly this. And Rob said, I didn't do none of this. Pay attention. Bond proffer, defendant, Robert Kelly, date of birth 1/8/67. Age of DOI, 36 years old. Victim, Lanita Carter. Age at DOI, 24 years old. So they're only 12 years apart, right? So how was she a victim? Answer that. So this is what she said. The charge is aggravated criminal sexual abuse based on the transmission of semen by Robert Kelly upon any part of the body of the victim for the purpose of sexual gratification during the course of the underlying forcible felony of attempt criminal sexual assault, class 2, 3 to 7 years, IDOC, in Department of Corrections. That's what IDOC mean. Probational and sentenced concurrently to the other counts. Wait, you don't see herpes in here nowhere, do you? When did everybody start getting herpes? Huh, Tim? I guess when you start telling everybody that, you know, Rob had herpes. On 2/18/3 at 865 North Larrabee Street in Chicago, Cook County, Illinois, the victim was 24 years old. The victim was 24 years old. But I thought she said she was 16. And worked as a hairdresser for Robert Kelly. No, she didn't. While the victim was waiting alone in a room for Robert Kelly to come in so she could braid his hair, Robert Kelly entered saying he didn't want his hair braided that day. Hold on. So he told you to come braid his hair. Then he told you he didn't want his hair braided, but he wanted his head massage. At the time he said this, Robert Kelly had his pants pulled down and he was pointing to his penis. So he walked, let me picture this. So he walks in, he says all that, and his pants is down. So you didn't see him pull his pants down? Then she say Robert Kelly grabbed the victim by the head and tried to force her mouth onto his exposed penis, but the victim was able to resist. Robert Kelly then masturbated and ejaculated onto the victim and spit in her face several times. Hold on. Impossible. Because when a man ejaculate, all strength leave. He got to sit down and regain himself because he don't have legs. So you mean to tell me you ain't beat him up for being violated? You ain't give him the Dusty Rhodes elbow or the People's Champ elbow? It's not making sense, Judah. She lied. I believe she was down because she was known for giving head. That's all you had to do is give her some hot water, and she'd do more tricks with a dick than a monkey can do with a banana. So the shirt the victim was wearing was submitted to ISP for DNA testing, and semen was identified on the shirt. Yes, you will get dry semen, but when semen hit the air, it dies. The male DNA identified in the semen sample is a match to Robert Kelly's DNA profile. How was that even possible? How was that even possible? If semen dies and when it hit the air, how was you able to get it back to Robert Spencer Kelly? And this is why Ann Donnelly didn't want the forensics for the Dream Team to come in there. Did I say the Dream Team? Oh, yeah. So, hold on. Robert Kelly, date of birth, 1/8/67. Age at DOI, 42 to 43 years old. And Jaronda Pace, age at DOI, 16 years old. Hold on. Somebody off. Robert Kelly just turned how old? I just want to make sure I'm not the one that's saying this. Robert Kelly turned how old, y'all? How old did R. Kelly turn 2 days ago? He turned 56, right? So Geronda is 29. So if Geronda's 29, right? If she's 29, that means she lied in court. Because clearly that and the age she gave at court put her at 33. I got to go back and look at that. Don't hold me to that. So the date of the incident happened between May the 1st, 2009 and January 31st, 2010. What the hell? So it could have happened any time in that year, right? So you mean to tell me you can't tell me what date this happened? You don't even know the year. So aggravated criminal sexual abuse based on the victim being under 17 and Robert Kelly being more than 5 years older than the victim. Class 2, 3 to 7 years, IDOC, probational, and sentenced concurrently to other counts. The victim attended the criminal trial of Robert Kelly in Chicago in 2008 and met Robert Kelly getting his autograph after court one day. The victim told Robert Kelly how old she was, and he invited her to his house at 1 Morrows Lane, Olympia Fields, Cook County, Illinois, between May the 1st, 2009 and January 31st, 2010. The victim had vaginal and oral sex with Robert Kelly multiple times. At times, Robert Kelly would spit on her, slap her in the face, and choke her. The victim saved one of the shirts she was wearing when Robert Kelly ejaculated on her and gave that shirt to the Olympia Fields Police Department. The shirt was submitted for DNA testing and semen was identified on the shirt. The defendant has no criminal background records. Where is it that she have herpes? And Tim, you coached her to do this. Don't think I'm finished. Here we go again. Rashona Landfair, right? In 2001, a witness had conversation with Robert Kelly and Robert Kelly's associates, where the witness was asked to retrieve videotape showing Robert Kelly having sexual intercourse with the victim, in this case, when she was 14 years old. The witness obtained that video and watched it. The witness eventually turned this video over to the Cook County State's Attorney's Office through his attorney. Oh, stop. Through his attorney. So we can cut the bull crap that Sparkle did it when we all know that what's that nigga name? Chuck, the one that did it. They have it right here through his attorney, which is Michael Avenatti. The witness has identified the girl in the videotape as the girl he knows to be the niece of Sparkle Edwards, Stephanie Edwards. Additionally, the witness identified the scenes from the video as having been from Robert Kelly's house located at 1 Morrows Lane, Olympia Fields, Cook County, Illinois. In the video, the victim repeatedly says she is 14 years old and Robert Kelly is seen penetrating the victim orally and vaginally. and the victim performs oral sex on Robert Kelly. Stephanie Edwards has identified the girl in the video as her niece, the victim in this case. Stop. How was the victim repeatedly saying that she was 14 years old when the original sex tape didn't have audio? Can somebody make that make sense? The original sex tape didn't have audio. So how was that even happening? Because Michael Avenatti put the deep fake into play. That's how. That's why when he submitted the disc, it wouldn't play because it wasn't formatted right. So they had to keep him locked up for an extra 2 years to make sure the format was straight. And they still couldn't get the format right. So what they do, they took clips and collaged it into a formattable DVD. If I was Jennifer Bonjean, I would talk about an appeal for Chicago, chain of custody. I will talk about chain of custody. Right, bro? It don't make sense. So why Jim Darriaga's talking about, I got it from Sparkle. No, you didn't. And you got it from Michael Avenatti, and you got it from fucking Chuck Freeman. That's his name. Don't lie. Whoa, here's the big one. Heather Williams. At the age, the DOI, 32 years old. Heather Williams would have been 16. Right? The victim met R. Kelly on her 16th birthday where she was celebrating at a restaurant. At that encounter, the victim told Robert Kelly it was her 16th birthday that day. Robert Kelly's manager then gave the victim Robert Kelly's business card. Hold on. Robert Kelly manager, which is Demetrius Smith at that time. Why would Demetrius Smith give her Robert Kelly's business card with Robert Kelly's personal number written on it, and told the victim Robert Kelly wanted her to call him? But did Robert Kelly tell her that? No. Hey, Ann. Robert Kelly ain't tell her that. So Johnny had this in play all the time because Robert didn't write no stuff for him. Let's put it out there. The victim's mother heard this and took the card and told Robert Kelly's manager the victim was only 16. The victim later got that card from her mother's purse and called Robert Kelly. Robert Kelly told the victim to come to his studio. Robert Kelly told the victim after her dad dropped her off at school, she could take a cab to his studio. The victim followed Robert Kelly's instructions. At the first encounter, Robert Kelly's studio, located at 865 North Larrabee Street in Chicago, Cook County, Illinois, Robert Kelly had difficulty maintaining an erection and penetrated the victim repeatedly, vaginally and orally. Afterwards, Robert Kelly told the victim to get an envelope with money from the receptionist that the victim assumed was to pay for the cab rides to and from Robert Kelly's studio. The envelope contained a large sum of money, more than was needed to pay for 2 cab rides. The victim had similar sexual encounters about once a month with Robert Kelly from 5/26/98 to 5/25/99. I remember in New York, somebody else with the same story, but it wasn't Heather Williams. Let's go here. Tim Savage. So you can't say that you wasn't behind nothing because you was running by Terrell Brooks then. Please call this state's attorney, Kimberly M. Fox, about Robert Kelly on Miss Geronda Pay's case. The telephone is 312-603-1880. Call now, leave a message for a voicemail. The decision is now in this DA hands to approve criminal investigation. Stop. This was before she came out and solicited this was before she came out and solicited the public. So you started all of this, bro. You started all of this. And your daughter was above age. So my question to you, Timothy, Terrell, Savage, what's the point of all of this? If your daughter was above age, what was the point? I want to know. We the people want to know. What was the point of you doing this? Now, we're going to look at some real stuff. We're going to look at some stuff. I'll go a little something like this.
And yo. I wasn't gonna address this shit. I really was just gonna let it play out. But now I gotta address it. Right? So I was at work. I couldn't get home fast enough. You know what I mean? But I gotta do the speed limit. You know, I gotta. Whew. Okay. So this is what was said by Hips, right? And I'm gonna read this. Everything I had to say to you, I said to you before you went away. Or do you need me to call out Levi to remind you? Keep letting your dummies pump your lying ass up. I think they're about to see your truth. The lies will come out, dummy. Stop acting like you have communication with my daughter. You got her in your shit now. Okay. Now let me take this bullshit off my screen. First of all, ain't nobody on the internet talking about your daughter at all. If anything, the people in the chat said that, know that you went and told your daughter a bunch of fucking lies about me, about something that I didn't do. I won't disclose that right now, right? Okay. Next thing is, dude, these people are put in this court. They put in these court documents that I have access to R. Kelly's emails. And I got them from you, you idiot. But I didn't. Because I never got emails from you. So how the fuck is your daughter in anything? I think you might want to go and talk to your daughter. Because when your daughter was at my house, your daughter did all the talking. And one of the things she wanted to know was, did James Mason fucking hit you with some bricks? And I told her no. I told her no. And I called you and you made call, whatever the fuck it is, that shit don't got nothing to do with me. Ass was at home for 2.5 months, whatever. She felt comfortable talking to somebody that was not connected to her parents. And after I see them text messages, I know why. Don't fucking play with me. Straight up. Don't play with me. I don't got nothing to do with what the fuck you had going. You've been playing games since this shit started. Yeah, we once was dummies when we was fucking with you. I got your daughter in some shit. Your daughter ain't in shit because I ain't never get no fucking emails from you. That's what they asking about. Did I access R. Kelly emails from the BOP, Tasha K, or you? And the answer is fucking no. If you recall, Tasha K had changed her number months before that shit. I didn't have access to her, and I don't know no lady at no fucking jail. So, dude, now you done called my wife while I was in prison. It's a lot of shit. Just get the fuck on, leave me alone. Go ahead on back what the fuck it is, running off the, whatever the fuck it is you're doing, go ahead and fucking do that shit. This motherfucker said that I got his daughter in this shit. Nigga, you got your daughter in this shit. You let your daughter run off with this man in 10 days. 10 days. She met him on Saturday at the concert. Monday, she went to the Dolphin Hotel. Saturday, she was booking a flight. No, we not talking this shit out because listen, the nigga can't even tell you what he mad at me about. I did nothing to him. I supported his family from day one to the end. The man has everybody you see in the chat. The man was calling these people for years, talking shit about my back the whole time. The whole time. I never did anything to him. The man even found out your daughter was 18 and sent her back home. You sent her back asking for food trucks and shit. You ain't tell me none of that shit. Talking about some stabbing a motherfucker in the back, and I'm around here arguing with people. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Fuck is you talking about? Don't put no post up adding at me or none of that shit. And go get Levi. Go get him. What are you talking about? He gonna tell you the same thing. None of us knew that shit. You talk so much, you told us everything else, but motherfucking, you didn't tell us this. So ass out of here. Yeah. Your truth about to come out. Nigga, my truth ain't about to come out shit. Because I don't know what happened to your fucking daughter, because I wasn't in Chicago. I wasn't at the Trump, right? So the only information, the only thing I could do is sit there and listen to her. And when she was crying, try to console your child. The fuck are you talking about? Weird ass dude. You put your daughter in this shit of trying to get a fucking sandwich truck and a fucking singing dildo. The fuck is you talking about? This whole time, all of us around here supporting this nigga, and he done called R. Kelly acting like his daughter, and then told her what to wear and sent her up there to the damn thing. Now you want to play these games on the internet? Don't play no games. You know what I mean? Don't play no games. You know, I hope this answers, because I ain't want to say that, but I hope this answers flower pot question. I really didn't have no fucking emails. His daughter didn't trust the goddamn parents. She came out here and talked to us. She wouldn't talk to them, and she came and talked to us. And he left his daughter at my house because she cursed him the fuck out. He jumped on a plane and left her down here. She asked if she stayed here for 2 weeks because his house was toxic. She stayed here. She opened up to us, told her motherfucking story, came up with an idea. She called the Savage's daughter. She did not talk to her government while she was here. She talked to fucking R. Kelly. R. Kelly moved Joyce and she got up there. Then they make up. Over the course of her being here, they make up. He fucking has Shabazz to fucking go do interviews. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I wasn't involved in the scheduling to meet Shabazz. I wasn't involved in none of that. Only thing Az told me is that I'm going to get my hair done and I got to meet this photography dude. She said, but I don't want to go where he at because I don't got a big jacket. I didn't know it was this cold up here. So I'm going to have him come meet us at the Trump. If your daughter was meeting with the photographer, you supposed to have had your ass there. Answer this question. Didn't I tell you that you need to go up there about your daughter? Didn't I tell you to get her another hotel room? Because the first night she was fucking there at the hotel, nobody was there. Your daughter goes up there and get into a big fight. Her phone is under the sink. I'm blowing you up. Go ahead. And I want you to. And she can't say nothing different than what I'm saying. This is exactly what the fuck happened. My daughter and me will be on live. Let's see who telling the truth. I get on live and see if she say anything different. Anything different. And I got your text messages to prove it. Your text messages. Who the fuck broke? You the one driving a motherfucking truck around the country for 67 cents a mile. My truth ain't about to explode shit. My truth ain't about to explode nothing. What? I ain't did no business with none of these people. None of them. None of them. Boy, don't make me do it. Boy, don't make me do it. Boy, don't make me do it. Don't make me do it. I swear to God, don't make me do it. Get your ass out my chat before I have to do it. I ain't lying. You the lying motherfucker. You the one sent your daughter with that fucking man. You did that. Get your ass out my chat. Can't nobody say they did no business with me around this motherfucker. You're a liar. And you've been jealous since we met. I'm around here trying to help this motherfucker family, and he around here hating on me. Whole fucking family done been in my house. I ain't never been to his house. I treated all them with respect. The shit that I know, and I still ain't put it out there. And I still ain't put it out there. Man, you better take your ass on. You better take your ass on and be quiet like the fuck you was. Just dangled your daughter in front of this goddamn man, and he just snatched her. Now you talking about you was behind the scenes for 3 years because you don't deal with the fucking police. You ain't say shit till the Savages did that press conference. Then you had to. Address them text messages. Don't address me because I wasn't around for none of that shit. I wasn't around for none of it. Address them text messages. And y'all don't worry, she ain't coming because I ain't told no motherfucking lie. Not one lie since I've been on the motherfucking internet. And let me address something else because they put this clip of me saying that I got witnesses to lie. Let me motherfucking explain something to you. When I was on Instagram, do y'all remember when I abruptly shut down all my pages? Do y'all remember that? When he called me and told me certain things, I shut my pages down because I don't want to talk to nobody. I wasn't indicted then. But I was told that my pages is making motherfuckers go run down there and to talk to them. You see what I'm saying? That's how the fuck that went. And I have those text messages. So ass out my chat. Then went around and lied to everybody, and now your text messages caught up, and you think because a lawyer is asking some questions about me that, his truth about to blow up. Nigga, I never got, the whole thing is about the emails, and I never got the emails from you. There is no email correspondence from you, from me, no money, none of that shit. None of it. And yo. I wasn't gonna address.
Tim, I know your work. I see through the smoke screen and all this. I find it funny that you and Larry now are very close. And since that happened, you see Sean and Don and all that. Man, look. All of y'all was supposed to have been peas in the pot. You, Larry, and Angelo. This shit corny. But Tim, I will put it out here about your business, right? Jalen Savage is a registered agent, right? Jongelin is the other organizer to your business, right? Timothy Savage You the owner, right? Skip past that. J Savage Collections, right? You also the employer of World Premiere Productions, LLC, right? You see, that's the primary company, World Premiere Productions, which also puts into play that you do TV shows and all that stuff, right? Which will make sense of why Tamara Simmons got involved. Look what she say. Wow, another nomination. The impact of surviving R. Kelly has caused conversations around the world. I hear so many stories of those men and women who are coming out of sexually abusive relationships daily. Stop. You ain't hear about no man and R. Kelly until Tamara Simmons came out and said this. So what way to spice up something than to throw men in there? And when they did it, it went all the way to court. So the courage it takes to continue to fight, the strength needed to love yourself again. Thankful to have created such a conversation piece with an amazing team and the women who trusted us to tell their stories. Congratulations to us and to all on this MTV movie and TV nomination. Which also, Tim Savage, you told Ashanti McGee to produce receipts, right? Well, Jongelyn and Joycelyn flew hold on. They flew from Atlanta to Chicago, then from Chicago to Palm Springs. Y'all paid for food. Then coming back, y'all went from Palm Springs, Florida to Phoenix, and then from Phoenix to Atlanta. So where are you at on this itinerary, Tim? Here's the receipt. Joycelyn Savage. Each ticket was $710.20. Jongelyn Savage. Okay. That's Sharon Bush. There's so much more I can go into this. 97 Baby Girl. And I'm going to open 97 Baby Girl real soon. I'm going to open it real soon. So many assume, so little know. Why is Jongelyn posing in front of Rob's house if this was about her daughter? There's so much I can say, Tim. But before I get out of here, right, I'm going to do you like this. Rob got a message. Shout out to Storm Monroe for getting it out today. Rob have a message. And it go a little something like this.
From this call will be recorded and subject to monitoring at any time. To accept this call, press 5. To block this call, you may begin speaking now.
I'm good, Robert. How you doing? Happy belated, by the way.
Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate it. So yeah, I ain't had much time, but here it is. I have a guy guy called my cousin, who's really close to me out there, and he's been around since like 20. Well, no, actually, yeah, 2001. I've been knowing him since. Very good guy, cool guy. I call him my cousin. His name is Levi. Now, I don't want everybody that's supporting me out there on the internet to start going, hey, well, I'm supporting you too. Everybody is supporting me. Those that love me and those that believe in me and those that believe in what I've said about the BOP officer and everything and taking my records and everything. But Levi's one of the guys that I've been talking to. I've been talking to Sharon Wimbush. I've been talking to a lot of people here and there when I get a chance. And they're all trying to help me.
Okay.
Because they know what's right. But the problem is that once somebody else helped me and I speak out about that, it seems to be a fight over who's helping me. But it's not about the fight of who's helping me. It's about the illegal thing that has happened concerning me. That's the more focus I want everybody to be focused on. And Levi happens to be one of the guys that knows everything as well.
Oh yeah, and he's doing his homework for sure.
Yeah, he's doing his homework, he's doing his paperwork, and he can break down what's going on. But see, I'm caught up in such a political type of thing. It's like me saying that Levi is going to break it down, and that's what I want him to do, break it down to you, because I only have 15 minutes.
Right.
I can't break this whole thing down, man. And plus I don't know law like my lawyer know law or anything like that, but I know people got enough common sense that when I say what I say, if they go look at it themselves, they'll say, well, damn, he was right. There is a search warrant on this thing. This thing really did happen. His records really was stolen. That really does interrupt a case and any other case, which is why they tell you not to steal the information and share it with witnesses. That's the whole point.
Yeah, it's illegal. Yeah, you should not do that. That is illegal. Yes.
Yeah, so if you break those rules and you know those rules and you're a professional officer that works for the government and you're supposed to follow those rules, or else what is the point? So Levi can break it down, and if anybody else want to break it down, they can break it down too. The more the merrier. I don't care if a roach came by with a sign saying he has some proof and can break my case down of how I was treated as far as this BOP officer is concerned. I will accept that roach.
I hear you. I hear you.
That roach will be telling the truth.
Yeah, you're trying to get your message out, and you definitely been getting the attention. People are looking and searching for sure.
Yeah, man, because I'm in a casket kicking. That's what I was trying to tell you the last conversation. I'm in a casket kicking. I'm like, but the good thing is I'm alive. But I don't care who buried me. I mean, I don't care who dig me out. I don't give a damn. Would you?
No, I wouldn't. I would be doing whatever I had to do to get out of there. Absolutely.
You damn right, because your breath is getting a little shorter every moment that you're in there, especially if you know that you was cheated into that casket.
And I think also people should know, just because that officer retired does not mean she can't be held liable still.
That's my point. And then when you show that the retirement was convenient, it wasn't just, oh, I'm tired, I'm old. She's not old. So everything seems to be, more of a looking like a setup rather than a legitimate. You can't steal records legitimately.
And I'll say this too. I looked up the articles on it from 2019, and it actually says she quickly retired.
Yeah, she quickly retired. But you gotta ask yourself, retirement doesn't mean your charges go away. An indictment go away. You still have to look at, okay, you retired. Just like you would look at a coach that has to retire if he was sharing information between teams. You got to look at that and say, okay, you can retire, you can resign all you want, but these charges are going to knock you upside your head, because we have proof that you did this, and you still have to face these charges just like any other citizen, just like anybody.
That is true. That is true.
I mean, if you accuse R. Kelly or something, then you charge him or whatever. It's got to be right. If I'm convicted, it's got to be right and by the law.
You're right, because and I've said it before, no matter how people may feel, you are entitled to due process. And so if something affected that, it does need to be brought up.
Right. So I want people to listen to, my cousin Levi. I want them to listen to him and just break it down. If he's saying something that's wrong, call him out on it. But I also want people to listen to that roach if it was to come and tell them something that makes a lot of damn sense.
I hear you.
Or call that roach out. But what I don't want is people feuding and fighting over who's going to be the one to dig R. Kelly out. This is not what this is about. This is about law. This is about legal and illegal. That's all this is about. And that's what I want people to pay attention to. I don't want them to, sweat me off just because my music. No, I want you to look at the law. Was I rightfully... You can't... This DOP officer, man, has blown me. I'm just being real, man. Because I'm in here having nightmares thinking about what the hell. And I'm looking at all of this stuff. I've taken medicines, different medicines for my anxiety. But let's be real, man. There is no medicine in this entire world that can cure corruption.
Ooh.
This call is from a federal prison.
No medicine. And this is what this is looking like as the seconds go by. And that's only because no one was charged. People got to retire. Tasha K went on with her life.
You're right.
And still continuing to lie. It's got to come to a point where people got to come forth and say, look, yeah, I did this, I did that. I shared this with her. It's already out there. I've seen it myself. Fans have sent it to me.
Yeah.
Looking at pictures with Tasha K and star witnesses sitting right there with her.
And the videos are out there. Now, I will say, I remember Tasha K also made a video maybe this year or last year saying, I think R. Kelly may be innocent. So she's kind of went back. I don't know where she is now, though, on it. I don't know.
Yeah, but see, that's another thing. You can't... You're either going to get in the pool and swim or you're not. It's not, what is the point? It's like, and I just really want people to know, I appreciate anybody that's helping me. I appreciate anybody that's helping me. A lot of people have been there for me. I just don't want people going back and forth, being mad at each other because one person did this for me and another person did that for me. That's what the devil wants. He wants to cause confusion. That's what these people want. They want to cause confusion. And confusion ain't gonna do nothing but keep me in here. But the real danger is by this DOP officer doing what she did, and there being proof right in your face. You can't deny that. That has to be answered. There's a lot of questions going unanswered, and there shouldn't be.
And that's what we're gonna break down bit by bit. But I hear you when you say the first thing we need to figure out is who is this lady and where is she?
And I can't do that from a wall in a bathroom. I can't do it. But I can certainly speak on it because it happened to me. And if it happened to me, then I have a right to know who this lady is that stole all of my information and shared it with a damn blogger. Bloggers become bloggers, and big-time bloggers like Tasha K by sharing information.
That is true.
Especially celebrity information.
Right.
So this DOP officer knew damn well what she was doing when she gave it to Tasha. She knew what she was going to do with it. And if she didn't know, she still knew the capabilities, the possibilities of what she could do with it, it being my R. Kelly's information. And she gave it to her regardless.
Well, of course. And she was a fan of Tasha's as well. And she watched the show and, she decided to do that for whatever reason. She decided to do that. But she was a fan of hers as well. And 15, 20,000 people watching live heard that.
But when you pull up the information, there's no reason. She don't have a reason. She can't. She's not allowed a reason. She doesn't get a license to do it. No one is above the law, even the ones who wrote it. So So if she did, when she did that, she knew exactly what she was doing, and I'm curious as to why was she so comfortable? Why was she so comfortable to do something like that?
You know what? That is a good question, because when you work behind the bars, everything you do in the computer is tracked. Everything.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So it's like, so when you did that and you shared that information, you knew what Tasha K was going to do with it.
Right.
She did it anyway. She gave Tasha K that information. Tasha K went forth and showed it to government witnesses, you know, and she even said this. I'm only quoting what I've heard and what I've seen for myself, that Tasha K said this out of her own mouth. That she shared it with government witnesses and their parents. I mean, come on. I mean, a baby can figure that out. That's just not supposed to be. It's just not right. It's not justice. And if it is justice, then everybody in behind bars is in trouble, because that means it's okay for a person that works for the BOP. And people may say, well, yeah, that's the BOP. They ain't got nothing to do with the government or whatever. But I tell you what, if you go in McDonald's and you order a burger and you get into it with the person because they didn't give you what you wanted on your burger, and that person that works at McDonald's jump over that doggone desk and beat you in your head and knock you out, you're not going to sue that person. You're going to sue McDonald's, because that person works for McDonald's.
Yeah, they're a representative of the company.
They're going to sue the employee.
Yeah.
They're going to sue the people that employed the employee.
Good point.
If I just made sense. I'm just saying, I'm scrambling, but I'm just saying, bro, what's the difference in that corporation and this corporation? I just want answers. I just want them to show me both hands, because somebody got one hand behind their damn back. And it's obvious to those who can see. I know it's a lot of people that don't approve of me or got bad blood when they come to me or hate on me or whatever they want to do. That's fine. God bless them. I love them anyway. But right now, I'm fighting for my very life. I'm fighting to breathe. I'm fighting to get back to my kids. I'm fighting to get back to my fans. I'm fighting back to get to that studio and that stage. And I pray to God that somebody hears me. Not only hear me, but believe me. And not only believe me, but look for themselves. I'm not asking them to just believe Robert, but just look at it yourself. It's out there. It's in your face. It's not even being hidden. And if this is my news, so be it.
This call is from a federal.
It's a storm show. Ay, it's a storm show.
Well, there you have it from Robert's mouth himself. Now, I'm going to say this. Hold on. You're live on the Dana J Show. How can I help you, caller?
Welcome back to Levi for Kelly, where the game is to be sold, not told. What up, nigga?
What's going on?
Hey, what's up, nephew, man? Listen, man, I was asleep. A lot of people were hitting me up saying you were playing the Storm thing. First of all, I want to shout out the Dream Team. I want to personally thank the sister Hollywood, even though we're on different sides of the street. She know how I carry it. I know how she carries it. But I want to thank her for having enough integrity months ago to say to the people, listen, Dana knows R. Kelly. Levi knows R. Kelly. That's his cousin. You know, people, it's so sad that for all these years we have been, or should I say, we have allowed ourselves to be distracted by terrorists, by individuals who have ulterior motives, individuals who are out clout chasing, individuals who came in and disrupt who chose to disrupt this movement, which started out a group of sincere people. Everybody didn't get along, but there were a lot of sincere people who were really wanting to see R. Kelly free. And we saw those individuals who came in, and the first thing that they did was they attacked Dana first, then they attacked me. And it became more so not about R. Kelly. It was about discrediting Dana, discrediting Levi, you know? Excuse me. And as a result of that, my cousin has been made to pay a hell of a price. He has. You know? Go ahead, Dana.
No, go ahead. I ain't saying nothing.
Yeah, so at the end of the day, I've always said it, and I told Hollywood months and months and months and months and months ago, I said, look, get your documents, get your recordings, get everything in order. Because this is a very serious fight. Excuse me. I've told everyone that I myself, I come from a place where I'm able to spot treachery. I'm able to spot individuals who are more than just super fans. Individuals who really have an obsession with R. Kelly, such to the extent that they will harm people who really know him, who really love him. This is a serious deal. And then when you put the foundation, when you put everything I just said is on the table, but when we consider the table itself, we're talking about hundreds of millions and ultimately billions of dollars. Millions of dollars have been thrown around in order to get him falsely arrested and falsely and unjustly prosecuted. I don't show my hand. For almost 4 years now, these people have been doing lives and just this obsession with Levi's not his cousin, Levi's not his cousin. Have he and I had a DNA test? Hell no. But when a man says, I want people to listen to my cousin Levi, that should be good enough. What the fuck? What more? What? Did I go inside of the prison and inject him? Drug him? Did I go inside of the prison and make him say what he said? But you have these sick people where that's not enough. You're hearing it from the man himself, but that's not enough. If he calls me cousin, if I call him cousin, if he says to Storm, I am very close to Levi. Very close to Levi. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. That man does not talk to anyone more than me. Matter of fact, damn, I ain't got it on me. Matter of fact, I do have it on me. Shit, hold on. Shit, since niggas wanna get, since everybody's gonna be talking about me tomorrow, and since everybody's talking about me tonight, trying to decipher and trying to pull out things and say, well, he said he met him in 2021, 2001, which Rob got his dates mixed up a little bit. But understand something. I've been trotting back and forth to Chicago since the fucking early 80s. I would see my cousin. He would see me. It was nothing but a what's up? And then from there, we would always meet up at the same places back in the fucking late 90s. revelation came, which he understands it. I understand it, how we're related. But at the same time, it's always been cousin. Now, you hear people say play cousin. How the fuck you gonna be a play cousin with somebody from another state? How the fuck that sound? That's the homie. If a nigga's in another state, I'm in Michigan, here in Illinois, that's the homie. When a nigga says me and my cousin are very close, that's deeper than a homie. But I'll say it again. These individuals, and I'll say this to Hollywood, I'm telling you, Hollywood, that some serious indictments are coming down. It's bigger than just Tasha K. It's bigger than that. This was a full-fledged conspiracy where people paid people even to come in and disrupt the social media movement for R. Kelly. They saw how much progress we were making. The ladies of him too. You go all the way back. And I'm going to tell you something. Dana and myself, first me, then I would say to nephew, yo, check this out, peep this, peep this, peep that, peep this one, peep that one. We were the first to spot the infiltrators and the hijackers. So to all the people who got this obsession with me and my cousin, get the fuck over it. You got a nigga on an ankle monitor that's on his way to fucking prison over this shit. You got another nigga in Houston who is on his way to prison. Did you hear what my cousin said? He said, I want y'all to listen to Levi because he knows this shit. He knows the legal landscape of this. He knows what he's talking about. This is just one phase what we're dealing with right now. With the absconding or stealing of his emails. That is just one phase. But there are so many other aspects and avenues of this. And I'm going to say this also, and thank you for allowing me to speak, Dana. You know, I'm going to tell you what they did to Robert. What they did was they put so many moving parts. It's like a 10,000-piece puzzle, jigsaw puzzle. The piling on. Some of the people that don't even know each other being a part of the conspiracy. And when you just keep putting this in there and that in there, and there's so many moving parts, people say to hell with it. He did it. I don't give a fuck. But I've never done that. I'm still committed to making sure that the terrorists are locked up. You know why? Because I am the one who, at 3 o'clock in the morning, I've had to walk out on my balcony or walk out on my deck, staring at the fucking moon in the summertime. After getting off the phone with this man, shedding tears. You say this. Listen, to show y'all how serious this shit is with me, I've had to mute my phone and listen to my cousin cry. So do you think this is some YouTube shit for me? If I were a fucking blogger or a clout chaser, I'd be on YouTube every fucking day. You know where I'm at? I'm at the law library. I'm strategizing and providing him with spiritual upliftment as well as legal assurance. Legal assurance. But to all these people who are obsessed with Levi, who are obsessed with Dana, I'm telling y'all, man, if you got any love for R. Kelly, I've never said this before. Y'all need to unsubscribe from their goddamn channels and don't even tune in no more. After you've heard the man himself say, I want y'all to listen to my cousin Levi. All these people that still talking shit, if you really love R. Kelly, unsubscribe from their channels and watch what we're about to do. Watch what we're about to do. I'm done. Listen, when it comes to the terrorists, I ain't got to talk about them no more because I've already put it in motion. I've already contacted the proper federal authorities, so they're done. But now, listening to him tonight, I understand the urgency. I understand the clock is ticking. Nephew, the aim from day one was to kill him, put him in there, let him catch COVID, let him drop dead. But God has sustained him. So once again, I want to thank the Dream Team. I want to thank Nephew. I want to thank Hollywood. I really do. I really do. I want to thank all of those who never went with the terrorists, who never went along with the lies and the slander. But look how it's turning out for him. Look at how it's turning out for him, for them. And look at how it's turning out for him. All of the truth is being exposed. I want to play this. I want to make sure I got the right one, Nephew. 1 second. Yeah, this is it right here. Tell me if you can hear this, Nephew.
Yeah. Levi.
Yeah. Can you hear that?
Yeah. Put it by the phone.
Clear. Say it again, bro.
Put it by the phone.
All right, bet. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
I called you all the time. Not in the last month or 2 or 3. I've been walking with my cousin through this whole shit. But I don't show my hand. I don't listen, bro. I can care less about what some motherfucking terrorist strangers think about me. I don't give less than a damn what them people think about me. The ones who have violated laws, trust me, they going to prison. But I never understand it, Dana, and maybe you can explain it to me. If Puff Daddy or Jay-Z said, this is my cousin, please explain to me. Why would a grown man or a grown fucking woman have a problem with a celebrity pointing out their cousin or that cousin of the celebrity saying, that's my cousin? Can you explain that to me, Dana?
Hold on.
I ain't have to help now more, you rotten asshole. Bitch, my mama ain't got a bunch of kids that died. Bitch, all you hoes buried your baby. Fuck y'all pain, bitch. Give me back my goddamn money, hoe.
That's the best way I can do it.
But today is a new day. Tomorrow's a new day. And I just had to come on here and thank the Dream Team, thank all the decent people who literally were decent enough to not listen to slanderers and liars and say, well, Levi hasn't shown me nothing but he's been fighting for his cousin, and he's a stand-up guy. He hasn't shown me anything other than that. I heard Big Vi, shout out Vi, say to someone the other day on his channel, the young lady said, well, there is a lot of suspicion. Suspicion. So what is the suspicion? The suspicion is someone says, oh, that's not your new car. DanaJay rides up in a brand new car. And I say to someone, that is a rent-a-car, that's not his car. Where's the suspicion? I'm just a motherfucker standing there telling a goddamn lie. Excuse me for swearing. I'm just standing there telling a lie. So because I lie and say that's not DanaJay's new car, then that means there's a suspicion? No. If the person's a decent person, they're going to say, well, it's none of my business whether it's his car or not. But as the time goes by, 5 months, 6 months, 7 months, they're going to say, I know this man ain't renting that car for 5 or 6, 7 months. So a lot of people were swayed by the terrorists. A lot of people turned on me. An Irish lady. I haven't done nothing to these people but advocate for my cousin, but they turned on me. I don't get offended because it tells me how they live their lives. I don't get offended because it tells me that they're weak-minded people. It tells me that they're not decent people. I have not gotten along with the woman in San Francisco. Everyone knows that. But when I said certain things to the woman in San Francisco, she was decent enough to say, you know what? That makes sense. I don't mess with Levi, but I'm going to take that advice into consideration. That's a decent person. But an indecent person can see where a baby killer's own fucking daughters can come to social media and say, you molested us as children. You had a child, you had a baby by a 14-year-old when you were almost 30 years old. And that can be confirmed in the Cook County records. The daughters of a man can say he molested us. But when you are an indecent person, you're going to ride with the goddamn nigga who, excuse me for swearing, you're going to ride with the one who molested his own damn daughters. That woman, that alcoholic-ass woman over there talking shit about Levi tonight, ain't nothing you can say or do about it. Robert is my cousin. I love him. He loves me. You can do all the lives you want. I don't even watch that woman. I don't even know that woman. But you want to sit and talk about Levi is not his cousin, even though he just said I was. But guess what? You claim to have a daughter or a child. You claim to just have given birth to a baby. But you ride hard as hell for that motherfucking baby killer who molested his own daughters, which means what? Which means you ain't shit. Which means, according to the Bible, whatever happens, when you pass that kind of stuff on to your kids, and people do, when they sit and try to befriend a nigga who molested his own daughters, who killed a baby, and beat a woman for 19 years. That's your friend. But you hate Levi, who is a father, who is a family man, who is a decent man. You hate me, but your best friend on YouTube is a nigga that put his penis in his own daughters. You people are so goddamn indecent and so goddamn jealous because a celebrity knows Dana or Levi has a celebrity, a cousin celebrity. Are you serious? Don't you have something else to do with your time? Do you think my cousin would ever go near it? Listen, when a man says me and my cousin Levi are very close. I said to y'all a year ago, I said, y'all don't understand me and my cousin Rob's relationship. I said, do y'all realize if there's 100 people in a room and I say to my cousin, there's some people who should be in this room, he's going to tell his security, follow Levi, my cousin Levi, and when he points the people out, get them the fuck up out of here. That's the man that he knows. You know why? Because I don't slander people. I don't lie on people. I don't sit and put rumors out on people. I'm a stand-up nigga. And I definitely have never seen my daughters in a sexual way, nor have I beaten a mama for 19 goddamn years, and nor have I killed a baby, got a $10,000 fraudulent motherfucking insurance claim, and didn't even buy the baby a fucking tombstone. You bitches are sick. You bitches don't even deserve to... Listen, y'all some of the worst people on the planet. And if you don't think what we do has bearing on our children, you need to pick up your Bible.
Now, Levi, now you know you can't call them the B word because you know, but they all ran a campaign when I was calling them B word, so you know you can't call them B word.
Well, I get a pass because I'm talking about the men and the women, so-called men and so-called. When I say bitches, I'm talking about male and female.
Well, shit, I was talking about male, female, grandmama, grandfather, children, and all.
Listen, I'm going to say it again. It is what it is. I heard somebody sent me somewhere. She said, y'all need to get to R. Kelly and tell him that he's friends with Angelo. Y'all need to get, let me tell you something. Everything I've ever done in these 4 years, plus, I always bring it to my cousin. I always inform him of the direction that I'm going to move. Sometimes he may have been like, well, I don't know, and I'll do it anyway. Or sometimes he'll say, okay, cool, and I'll do it anyway. Or sometimes he'll say, cool, and I don't do it. I'm a man, he's a man. No men are going to agree on everything. But at the end of the day, that's the same shit y'all been doing for 3.5 years, for 4 years. Listen to this. Y'all need to let him know. They asked that rogue ex-police commissioner, a so-called investigator a couple of months ago, well, Levi said he talks to him. Is that true? Not at all. Not at all. A bunch of grown-ass people who should be somewhere trying to build a future for their children. So you want to throw stumbling blocks in my way just because I'm R. Kelly's cousin and I've been with this man and trying to help this man. And you niggas are catching cases. You niggas are literally going to prison behind this shit. And it's really crazy. You got one nigga who had to tuck his whole summer in. He had to sit in a goddamn little room for the whole summer over this R. Kelly stuff, being a sick individual. Listen, what I want y'all to understand about me, I come from a very unique city. And when you threaten my life, it's like cocking that thing to my head. I've never seen nothing like it on YouTube. You threaten a nigga like me? Boy, what? It's a problem. It's a problem. So, like I said, you won't see me even mentioning the terrorists no more because that's handled. That's handled. And if a nigga pull up, it's going, what? But understand something, y'all. I want y'all to ask yourselves a question. Now, this should at least tell y'all what Robert is dealing with. You have Dana on the internet advocating for him. You have his cousin Levi advocating for him. But you have that snake in D.C. saying these words, I remember a time when people's families got touched, when they couldn't get to the people. Why the hell would you want to kill me, man in D.C., snake in D.C.? Why would you want to kill my family, Snake in D.C.? Do y'all think that's, don't y'all have enough sense to know this is about some goddamn millions of dollars? Don't you have enough sense to know when people are talking about killing people, it's about money? And I told the woman in San Francisco, you make sure you secure what you have. Because I've been seeing the bigger picture. I've been set with my cousin and explained it to him. And I've been watchful, vigilant, and diligent. But I just had to come on real quick, man. I was knocked out sleep because I got to be up early. But I wanted to thank all of you, including nephew, including the woman, Hollywood. I don't get into the YouTube beefs. I just don't. I don't even beef with the terrorists. I handle the motherfucking terrorists. I ain't beefing with them niggas. None of them. I just take care of business. When I see people connected to law enforcement and rogue ex-police commissioners and fucking so-called investigators and the nigga in D.C. talking about he's connected to law enforcement, the grease-faced woman in the Carolinas talking about she's connected to law enforcement. No, I go to the proper authorities, the federal authorities, giving names, dates, times, words, explaining to them. Now you see what they said. You see what they doing. I'm quite sure y'all are not taught to play around when your lives are being threatened. You feel me? Y'all are taught and trained to eliminate a threat if it comes your way. In self-defense, you're taught to eliminate a threat. Well, I'm a law-abiding citizen. Just know, as an American citizen, I have that same fucking right. Because I don't know these people. I've never seen nothing like these people. For a woman to say she has my school records from kindergarten, that's what the grease-faced woman in the Carolinas said. I got your school records from kindergarten. When you just heard my cousin say, I want y'all to listen to my cousin Levi, why would you want to know what's your problem? Why would you want harm to come to Robert's cousin? It's because Robert's cousin peeped y'all shit. He knew that you led the superfan and the homeless nigga. He knew that y'all were sitting back as puppet masters controlling them. Even the dude in St. Louis was being controlled. Levi peeped that shit early. But what the people don't know, what Levi peeped, were the people behind the leaders. See? That's what my cousin know about. That's what the federal authorities know about. It's the people who were behind the leaders. Throwing money around. Test me on it. Those who had a vested interest in that man staying in prison for the rest of his life and dying. So do you think that knowing the threat and knowing what I'm up against and what my cousin Robert is up against, do you think for a second I just put my shoes on and my coat and that's it? No, I get fully dressed. Fully dressed. I stay fully dressed. I don't go to the fucking bathroom without it or them. You understand? And all of my female, all of my ladies have a change of clothes with them. Because I'm ready for whatever. Y'all better wake up. This thing is about life and death. These are not, quit being fooled by people smiling. People pretending to be regular people and smiling and praise the Lord. These are some dangerous ass people, in San Francisco. These are dangerous people. And when you know certain things and you've had conversations, I heard the woman in San Francisco say, I'm gonna let y'all go, but I heard her say, Well, one thing I know for a fact, when Levi talked about the terrorist network, I saw them. She said it. She said, I sat at the table with I saw he wasn't lying. See, when you love someone and you were raised how I was raised, you take that which you learned in the streets with that person, to that person when you love someone. While everybody else was looking over here and thinking this shit was sweet, I knew that my cousin's life was in jeopardy. So I was watching everybody and everything. Everyone I was watching. Do you understand? I went to grown man. I had conversations with Angelo. I am not a fake, disingenuous person. I'm a genuine nigga. That's a fact. I don't play games. I don't have two faces. I went and tried to have civilized conversations with those men concerning my cousin. When I saw this shit going crazy, I said, look, let's debate this. Let's have a civilized conversation. And in the process of that, yes, I had private conversations with them. You understand? But you ask any of them if I've ever been nosy, asking questions or discussing my cousin, any of that, and you ask my cousin if he wasn't aware when I said I'm about to reach across the aisle and talk to these people to try to bring some calm to this shit. Bunch of jealous, pathetic, jealous people. And people, I'm going to say this before I go. The Bible teaches us in Genesis, at the beginning, the Bible teaches us that the root of murder is jealousy. Cain and Abel. At the root, if you want to know what real murder is, at its root, the mother of murder is jealousy. Right? So the book says, according to the Bible in Genesis, that Abel tried to reason with his brother, Cain. The book says he tried to reason with him. And as he stood there trying to reason with him, he utterly slew him. He killed him, which means had Abel known that he was capable of that, he wouldn't have gotten a chance to kill Abel. But Abel sitting there thinking he talking to his brother. He didn't know what was in his heart. But God revealed to me what's in their hearts. You understand? God revealed it to me. I'm from a city. I was raised up top. I look in a nigga's eyes and know what's in their goddamn hearts. And I looked in their eyes and saw what was in their hearts. Fuck, listen, that fat rogue ex-police commissioner can sit there and laugh all he wants. When I look in your eyes, nigga, I see murder, nigga. But I swear on everything I love, on my mama. I'm not bulletproof. But guess what? If it goes down, we both going to see the Lord. Shit. We'll let God sort it out. Because you and whoever, I don't give a fuck if it's 50 of y'all, I swear for God, y'all coming with us. And we'll all sit around and let God say who was right and who was wrong. Trust me. I rely on the law. I rely on the federal authorities, but never get it twisted. When it comes to this shit with my cousin, nigga, I got niggas who knock shit down, nigga. I got niggas who knock shit down. You understand? We're law-abiding. I'm law-abiding. When it comes to that call, when the call is made, nigga, I got niggas that'll knock shit down. Know that. I'm upset right now because none of us had to go through this. The ladies of him too should have had to go through this.
No. Not them. Mm-mm.
No, this is, see, Dana, this is what I'm saying, bro.
Mm-mm.
You can't say not them, but you were friends with them at one time.
At one time. We ain't friends no more.
Okay, listen, let's go back.
No.
I said none of us should have had to go through this division
Oh, okay.
These breakups, you feel me? I don't take it personal with people, bro, unless a person's threatening my life.
Yeah, what is
I'm
personal?
saying, in the beginning, it should have been harmonious. It should have been harmony. Those who didn't get along, fine. We don't get along. We go over there, I'll come over here. But at the same time, it should have never resulted in death threats. I heard you when one of the terrorists threatened to knock one of those ladies' teeth out. I heard you when you don't even mess with her, but you started to tell you what, when we get to Chicago or whatever, you go to New York, you put your hands on, it's going to be a problem. I remember you said that. Because as men, we don't beat women down. What?
Yeah, I remember I said it too, but.
Okay, that's cool. That's your what I just say. I don't get into the personal beefs. I'll say this, y'all. That man's personal communications were stolen. And as a result of that, he was wrongfully convicted in both cases.
Facts.
The most serious violation that you can do to a prisoner, you already got him in there, is abscond or steal his communications. You're going to hear more about that. Much more about that. But just know that R. Kelly is coming home, y'all. Know that. Thank you, Dana, man. Thank you.
No problem. Anytime.
Thank you for allowing me to come on. Honestly, because I really do. Y'all don't even know that, how much I appreciate the people who never listen to my enemies and these terrorists and these sick people, bro. These are crazy people, bro. They're crazy people. And I've never seen nothing. Hey, listen, Dana tell you, shit, if you've been around Rob, you've seen women falling and showing their breasts and fainting and all of that. But I ain't never seen nothing like these grown people. I mean, for the love of God, the man's the king of R&B. Yes, that's a fact. But what's this thing they got? What's the deal? You want to kill everybody? I gotta get some rest, man. But thank you guys once again. I'm gonna continue to listen to your live as I go to sleep. But just know that Robert is coming home, and just know that it's a different mission for me now. I ain't tripping. What's gonna happen to the terrorists is gonna happen. But right now, it's about this work. You feel me? So thank you guys again, and I really appreciate the Dream Team. I really appreciate the Dream Team. I really do, because y'all are very loyal individuals, and I respect that, and I appreciate that, and it says a lot about your pedigree, your integrity, your decency, that you did not go along with those other individuals, even though they even tried to split me and Dana up several times. Y'all know that. And y'all have seen me live. Dana say something like, nigga, me and Dana, we argue. You feel me? But you ain't never seen me. Dana and I can have a disagreement. One time Dana was on his way out of town. I called him. I'm about to go out of town. It's okay, nigga, what's up? And Dana was like, we started arguing. And Dana said, man, I'm about to go out of town and hung the phone up in my face. Did I go to social media? Yeah, this nigga, I know. Y'all ain't never seen me do that. Go to social media and air out what we got going on. You feel me? And that's called having integrity. So prepare for all the terrorists coming after Levi tomorrow, because Robert expressed how close we were and expressed our relationship, as he said, my cousin. Now, if niggas want us to have a blood test and raise about $1 million and put $1 million on the table. If niggas want my social security number and the whole thing, then put some money on the fucking table. But you heard the man say my cousin. And Dana, all I can say, bro, is let's get it. Let's work, man.
Let's do it.
All right, y'all. Thanks again, Dana. Thanks, Dream Team. Hollywood, thank you for being such an advocate for my cousin, and I'll talk to you guys later. And if anybody I forgot, I apologize. Coretta, Midas, Miss Lady T, Georgia Girl, And I shouldn't have started calling names because people are going to be like, you didn't call my name. But I apologize. I'm sleepy. But I really respect the Dream Team. I really do. You feel me? And y'all, just keep doing what you're doing. We about to get this thing going and Rob about to be home. You heard me?
We appreciate it. On the run with Levi.
All right. Peace, brother.
All right. Man. Like I say, everybody that did commentary or sent in stuff that helped get Rob messed up, I'm spinning that block. I ain't forgetting nobody. But look, good night, y'all. I'm up out of here. Thank y'all for joining me. Part 3 coming soon. Peace.
I don't like to waste time on stupid conversation. There's no profit in that. So if I'm around people that are always complaining with no solutions, then I'm wasting real estate in my brain for what I need to project. And what I project in my brain is what I project in my reality. So that real estate only has to be for evolution, things that are going to help me get where I got to go. You understand? Help me evolve. So if my conversation with you makes me stagnate, we don't have too much conversation either. I don't have no time for no stupid ass conversation. I don't like to waste time on stupid conversation.
Morning, Baltimore. People don't make love songs no more. Ooh. This morning, I feel compelled to do something like this. I remember when you used to kiss me when you wake up in the morning. Oh yes. And I remember the way you used to make my coffee. Well, tell the story. But now it seems that you don't even want to talk to me when I call you on the phone. Well, get no answer at all. Can you tell me where did it all go? And when did it all start to fall? And tell me who is to blame at all? Is it you? Is it me? Or is it just us both? Can you feel me? 92 Q. Oh yes. No one thing, moment. Get your tickets. Get your tickets. I'm coming to Baltimore. I wanna see you. In the front row. My man. 92 Q. My man. Yeah. She said I couldn't do it. You'll be eating them words soon. Just watch me.
Swimming in you. Hey, little mama. Said I wanna take a dip in your pool. Just go for a little dive, yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yo, I'ma get this off my chest, y'all. And I promise we gonna get back to R&B. I gotta turn into a death row nigga. That's a real
Swimming
nigga.
in
No cap. I'm that R&B king, the drone rich nigga crazy.
Said I wanna take a dip in your pool. Just go for a little dive, yeah.
We gon' aim it. What's the new Bobby Whitney? R&B niggas ain't fucking with me. I do this shit, I'm juicy like Biggie. I'm so upset these little niggas pissy. Throw the money at her ass. I done got it out the stash. Got me seeing Rico. Rob shit. That's a foul freight though. Swish. You niggas never know what angle I'm coming from. I got the gift. bitch. They done locked up the king, that's done made me the greatest. Industry niggas notice why these motherfuckers hate. Yeah, I am the greatest. Yeah, me, I'm the greatest. Light skinned niggas know my song. They don't think that I know. Nigga better get into you before I have to touch. Man, I'm so tired of playing with these niggas. Man, I'm so stressed. That's why I pulled the trigger. Everybody wanna sing the same. Everybody wanna dance the same. Everybody do the challenge, man. Fuck the challenge, I'm the greatest, man. Put black tie in the coffin. Sweaty ties in the face like Kelly. Gotta put R&B back on the map. These rappers don't do this shit over no cap. You need a real nigga like me that can train the pussy. I make it so fun. Make the donkey jump.